not motivating me. Oh, I'm back. Maybe. If it's this bad, y'all, might not be playing 14 long at all, because that internet is being actually extra disrespectful today. It's usually not this bad, but I'm thinking it's because, like, it's Saturday night, and sometimes my internet's just not kind to me. Reload my docs again. Jesus. If it stays this diabolical, we might just wrap it up early this time around, because I don't really want y'all to deal with that watching me. Y'all know my role. If it's finicky for 30 minutes or longer, we're done. Yep, nope, no, it's not loading again. Shoot. Is OBS dying? No. Why can I not get on Twitch again? That's not a good sign. Nope, that's not a good sign. At all. Alright, usual test subjects. Oh boy, okay. Let me see. We might not do Final Fantasy after all. My internet is being really, really unwieldy right now, so I don't really think that's conducive to a stream. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I can't get back on my things again. Yep. I hate to do this, y'all, but I think what I'm going to do actually is once we get to the end of this session, I think I'm going to wrap up stream. I'm having way too many technological issues right now. And it's actually frustrating. Like, I genuinely can't get things to work right now. I'm so sorry. So I think what I'll have to do is maybe try again tomorrow, because it's not working. And I'd rather just say this is a co-working stream than play 14 if my internet's being wild, because I won't be able to get on 14 anyway if I can't get on the internet. So that's kind of where I'm at. My goodness. Can I see anything from anybody? Oh, well. Oh, man, there's gonna be multiple bots. That's annoying. I don't like that when obviously when the stream dies, like, there's multiple bots. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, maybe we can. Okay, let me put it this way. If my stream dies 2 more times, I'm probably gonna call it early. We were only supposed to go till 9:30 anyway, but if it's too unwieldy, I'd rather not try to do 14, because it's not the type of game you want to play when your internet's being disrespectful. It makes things that much more stressful, and I don't need that. Y'all watching me don't need to see a scuff stream. It's just not conducive, so let's just not and say we did. What is it about Twitch? Like, every time I get on this website, it's just like, no. I don't like you. And I'm like, okay. That's not cute. Thanks for hanging out with me, for those of you who've been chilling with me. We've got a few minutes. So I'm going to try to finish up the bottom of the spider and then probably just, like, think about my life for a second. Since my computer my internet wants to be mean anyway. All right, there we go. But I was saying, like, one thing I've learned this year is that I can't keep pouring when my cup is empty to people who are not going to support me when I'm trying to do stuff. And I know that sounds very, like, cliche, but I think that's one of the biggest life lessons that I had reaffirmed this year is that, like, sometimes people are just not going to be there the way you need them to be, and that's okay. But and sometimes they just don't have what you need, but you kind of know what you need to be able to move forward, and that's kind of where I'm at, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, okay. I feel like this looks more ridiculous than the other knots. But I feel like that actually looks right as a spider versus the ones I did above. So I've done this pattern really wrong this entire way through. Yeah. Like, it's a lesson that I think I've learned very young, unfortunately, because I didn't have the privilege of having people who were kind to me sometimes when I was growing up. But I think I really learned as an adult that sometimes you can't go to certain people about certain things, or they just can't help you in that leg of your journey, in that relationship shift. I think that's something that this decade I've had to just accept. But I think one thing I've really realized this year for me is that, like, I can really rely on myself to kind of have that locus of control that I'm really grateful that I figured out as an adult, of, like, sometimes you just gotta go your own way, and sometimes people are going to say shit to you that they don't realize is harmful, and as much as you, like, hold boundaries and stuff, they're still not gonna get it. And that's a chime for the break, so please take your 10-minute break. I think I've been doing okay, so what I think I realized is that I've been doing most of my spiders and fans wrong this entire pattern, because the best looking spider is the one on the bottom, which means I really got to redo this.